guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Auntie Tay. If you guys are new here, that's who I am, and if you're not, welcome back. Can you tell what we're making today? We are making a Lion King inspired t-shirt that I actually started as a white t-shirt, and if you want to know how to tie-dye, I'm pretty sure I talk about it in the tutorial as well. I'm really proud of myself actually for the tutorial I made on my tie-dye, so you should probably check it out if you haven't seen it yet. Anyways, today I'm showing off one of the Lion King inspired SVGs. I have another video coming out with another hoodie that I did with another SVG from that same bundle, but if you want to see any more of the Lion King, I am going to be trying to share fun Africa stories during any Lion King inspired tutorial that I do. So if you do want to know more, let me know in the comments below, and maybe we'll do a whole Lion King series. Other than that, let's get going. Alrighty guys, we're on antitay.com and we are going to be downloading the Hakuna Matata shirt, which you just saw on the main page right there. So when you're on our page, there's lots of ways to get there, but we're going to go the easiest route, which is just clicking on Disney characters, or Disney and characters, because we don't just have Disney, we also have other fun characters like Harry Potter and Star Wars and Cat in the Hat and lots of other TV shows and things like that. So if you want to see more of that, stay tuned for all of the projects that I do with all of these, because you're going to be seeing them. You're going to get sick of them. All right, so we're going to go over here to classic characters, and we try to have a bundle for every single character and come out with new stuff all the time. So we're gonna download the Roar bundle right here, which is just a one-click download, which makes it so simple and so easy. So let's go to our downloads on our computer, find the Roar bundle. It is going to be a zipped file, so you cannot just upload this, you have to open it first. You can either double click it or you can right click and open. This one is going to be a bundle, which I really love these because if you're using Cricut Design Space, it makes it super fast to upload all of them at once. Otherwise, Silhouette Studio, it's about the same amount of time. So let's go over to Silhouette Studio. You can see that we were already making the Asante Sana one for our last video. I'm going to drag and drop this right into the artboard, and I'm going to right click on group, and I'm going to delete, or with Silhouette Studio you can just move them off to the side and they will not cut if they're not on the artboard. And you could save this and keep it as your file so you don't have to drag and drop anymore if you don't want to. However, you can also delete them and just work with what you want as well. So we want the Hakuna Matata one. We're going to resize it. Typically I do 10 inches wide, but since this is a very large design, you'd want to make sure that it's not too tall. I am still sure that I pretty much did it. Lots of words in that sentence, not sure why it's not working, but pretty sure I did it about 10 inches wide. So this is a really fun design, but it is going to use a lot of materials. So if you're cutting the outside color, you might want to wait to have another couple designs that you can throw inside of it when you're cutting it. Just a pro tip right there to save material. Okay, that's how you upload that into Design Space or Silhouette Studio. If you don't know how to do that, or you want more details on that, I have a whole nother tutorial on how to use our SVGs with Silhouette Studio. Check it out if you're interested. Okay, let's go over to Design Space so we can upload it there and delete what we had. So say we're starting with a brand new project, we're going to go to upload right over here, upload image, browse, find our Roar bundle, open it, and click save. Because it's an SVG, it comes in really quick and super fast rather than just a JPEG or a PNG. We're going to insert this into our project. We're going to ungroup it, drag over anything we don't want, delete it, and move on from there. So I'm going to drag over this, resize it to about 10 inches, and continue with our project. So if you want more tutorials on how to actually design and all the fun things, check out my YouTube channel, other than that, we're gonna move on and go to the actual tutorial. Alrighty guys, let's get started on the Hakuna Matata, and then we'll move over to Asante Sana Squish Banana. You guys know me, I love The Lion King because I am very partial to Africa itself. We are using some tie-dye shirts I made in my tutorial, the lazy tie-dye method, so check that video out if you have not seen it. It is a doozy and it is a winner and it is amazing. So I'm just gonna heat up this shirt. This also helps iron out any wrinkles that you might have in your shirt, or add wrinkles. If you're like me, I'm definitely adding wrinkles as I'm going. And then it also heats your shirt up, so it helps your HTV adhere better and faster. Okay. So we have a nice big black square, or whatever square you cut this out of. We are going to start with that, and that will be our guide on where to put everything else. So I'm just going to make sure this is nice and centered on our t-shirt. This is going to be a SVG you can get on auntietay.com with our membership, and it is Disney inspired, so it is able to be sold if you make stuff with it and you're a business member. So if you have a t-shirt shop or something and you want to sell with our designs, you definitely can do that. So I am just going to hit this really fast. I'm not actually going to wait the entire time because I'm really gonna go over this again really well after it is all complete. The thing I love about the glitter Caesar, and you guys have probably heard me say this if you've been around my channel for a while, is that I love to go over it without the plastic, and that really helps it stick down a lot better. So the sooner I can get that plastic off, the better, because I don't have to sit here and wait. So this is actually Galaxy Black, and it's my favorite color. It's stunning once the plastic is off. The glitter looks really cool with the plastic on, but once the plastic is off, it just pops so much more. So now we're gonna go in with, oh, I grabbed one from our other shirt that we're about to do. With are these all on top? I wanna make sure that these, okay, you move and you move, please. You're on the back. All right, so I'm gonna go in with my red square, which goes right inside the black square, and I'm gonna take these guys off. We have to work in layers. That's one of the reasons why I really wanted to just get that plastic off as fast as I could, so that I could get this shirt done a little faster. So I'm gonna do kind of the same thing. I'm just gonna watch my easy weed until I see kind of the bubbles start to happen, and that really tells me that the easy weed is stuck more to the shirt than it is to the plastic. And again, we will go over this again. I just want to hit it really well at the end to make sure that everything is down. But since we are working with quite a few layers, I want to get them done quicker. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to lay all 4 of these out. Hakuna Matata. But the plastic is going underneath this, so we cannot do those at the same time, which is key, okay? So what we wanna do is do 2 of these at the same time, but not all 4, because we don't want them to get in each other's way, because that's rude. So we are going to get it all centered the way we want it, and then takes a second to work it, okay? And when we have it the way we want it, we're going to make sure that we take off one of these layers. I'm gonna take off this layer and put that to the side, and this layer, which I could actually probably do at the same time, but I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. So I can do these layers at the same time and just go like this, because they're not interfering with each other. There's no plastic going underneath any of the HTV, which is really important. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna give it a little heat and get that plastic off before I do any more like 15-second weighting or pressure. If you have a heat press, this goes so much faster. And if you are doing this for like a business, I totally recommend looking into heat presses, because that's how you get your stuff to stay on the best. And I'm looking into different heat presses that I recommend. So now we have some exposed HTV. I don't mind doing it on top of the glitter, but I don't like going directly onto Easy Weed, the non-glittered HTV, because it's sensitive. We don't want to hurt it. So we are going to use a piece of fabric in between this, because it's exposed. You could also put the plastic back on, but I'm just gonna go over it like this. You could also, if this wasn't in the way, I could also just hit that by itself on the edge. So you just wanna be really careful of not going over your Easy Weed directly, and also don't worry too much about your glitter. So I am just hitting, so see how this is glitter, and I'm not hitting any of the HTV. I am a little down here. I can sit right on top of this as long as I'm not hitting any of the HTV that's not glitter, because the glitter kind of is a protective layer for the heat and between the glue. So the glitter really can, be very durable. Okay, so I'm gonna take all this off and make sure I hit. See, when we put the fabric over the glitter, it almost acts as a barrier too much, and we have to like go in a couple times. So now we have, you know, fabric and the plastic. So we really need to hold that down and wait. But again, I'm gonna go over it completely with my Easy Press once the plastic is off. So I'm gonna get that off, and you guys are gonna hopefully see the glitter, how much it actually glitters. So now I'm gonna cover this with just a thin piece of fabric, because that's what I do. And I'm gonna go over all of it really well and hold it. And you can do the timer. You can also set the timer to, you know, custom settings if you wanna hold it longer. I haven't found that holding it too long is a problem, but obviously not holding it long enough is a problem. Now we did hit this already a few times, so most everything is gonna be pretty simple to get it to stay down. But make sure that you do hit every single spot for the actual 15 seconds with the pressure, just because that will definitely help it stay later when it's washing and wearing and all the things. All right, and that is our Hakuna Matata shirt. I am gonna be making another one that says Asante Sana Squish Banana, so check out that video if you wanna see that. Again, this SVG is available to our members. For $8 a month, you get this and thousands of others, including a ton of Disney-inspired SVGs. So I will see you over there.
Sing with me, feel the blended heat. It's just a